So guys, I'll give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. I just saw Happy Gilmore too. So I think the movie's very entertaining. I had a good time with it. The only thing is, I think I need to watch this a second time because the reason is it's the nostalgia factor. This movie is not as good as the first one because the nostalgia, if you're looking at it at that point. But I will say this. I think Happy Gilmore 2 is a much better movie than Happy Gilmore 1. But I feel like a lot of people are saying it's bad because they're not used to a 90s movie like from back then. They're getting a whole different thing. Like movies have changed and stuff. And Adam Sandler, he does play the same character in every single movie. And he does have the same cast members in every single movie. It's redundant. I understand that. But if you're just going to have like a cheesy flick you want to watch and have a good time, it's a good movie. But I really do like that he adds characters from like his old movies and keeps putting them in. Like he's a really good friend to those guys. Like because I really do think those guys would not get casted in a lot of other stuff. They might get casted as a special guest, but without Adam Sandler, I think Rod Snyder, Buscemi, and a lot of these other characters he has in his movies would not do as well without Adam Sandler's help. But I also think that I really liked, there was a lot of pro wrestlers in there. I liked that. They had MJF. They had a lot of wrestlers in there. I thought that was good. And also, they had a lot of familiar faces I know. So I can tell you a bunch of cast members I know. They had MJF. They had Becky Lynch. They had Lavelle Crawford. They had the kid from Shameless. And then they had the kid from the movie Snack Shack. That is a very good movie. I'd recommend that. They had, I don't know if the girl in the movie was Adam Sandler's daughter, but they put her in the typo. And let me tell you, the lady, it was in the movie, the blondie and stuff, she is gorgeous now. She was, like, I like the longer hair. She's a really pretty actress. So here's the good, the bad, and the ugly. I think it's a good movie if you just want to have a good time, turn your brain off, just have a good time with the movie. I think it's a bad movie if you're like looking for like great acting, great story. If you just want to have fun, you're going to have a good time. But I really do think this is the problem I had with it. I was comparing this to the first one. Don't get me wrong. The first one was good and stuff. But my problem was I was just thinking it's not going to top it. It's not going to top it. With that mindset, it's just going to make the movie was not that enjoyable. But I'm going to do a second review on it. I would say, just looking at this movie, I think it's a better movie than the first one. But it's a 90s movie. It's the same. It's pretty much the same movie, but 10 to 15% better. And there's a lot more jokes and stuff. And one thing a lot of people don't mention, how the hell is this a PG-13 movie? There was a lot of guys' asses in this movie, like nudity and stuff they kept showing. And I just don't know how it's a PG-13 movie. I think this could have been maybe a little bit funnier if they made it like the R rating and stuff. And but it's just like your basic every other Adam Sandler movie. Like, he's the funny guy, he gets the girl, pretty much the same movie he does in every of his movies. But I really hope, this is a little bit sidetracked, but I really hope he does another movie like Uncut Gems, because that was, I'll be honest with you, that was probably his best movie. But if you really want to watch this movie, I say go ahead, it's on Netflix, what do you got to lose? If you really don't like it in 2 hours, you only lost 2 hours. But I really do think this is just like the other, it's like if you saw Happy Gilmore, the first one, or Billy Madison, and all his other comedies. If you somewhat like that, I think you're going to think this is a good enough movie. It might not be the best, but I think it's a good movie. What would I give it out of stars just from everything? What do I want? I'm going to give it a 3.5 stars out of 5. I think it's a better movie than the first one. What do I give the first one? 2.8 maybe, 3. But the thing is, It has a lot of nostalgia. That's why people are going to say the first one is such a good movie. It's the nostalgia. But honestly, they really didn't need to make this movie, but I see they wanted to, and I think it's a decent enough movie, and I think you should go watch it, everybody. All right, thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.